Hello everybody, I'm Ben Robbins from Lost World of Movie Prop and I am back again for part 2 with Bodger's Badger. Hello Ash and hello Badger.
Hello.
Hello. So my first video, I don't know something went wrong and it didn't work, so we're
yeah.
back again.
We're back again.
So I spoke to you earlier
You did.
and you told me such an amazing story of how you came across Badger and it come into your life. So
Yes.
tell me again.
Tell you again. All right, that's fine. It was during lockdown. Just at the start of lockdown, my son's got high functioning autism, and so the lockdown was just a major change for him.
Yeah.
And as anyone with autism will tell you, a change is not good. You know, they had to have things the same. So to him, it was a big, scary new world. Didn't want to go out of the house. Thought viruses were going to get him. Hid under his covers. Wouldn't come out of the bed. Had to feed him under the covers.
Yeah.
It was just so sad to see because he was such a lovely little lad. He used to run around and that. And so I thought to myself, what can I do to maybe bring him out the bed, bring him out the house. So I started using puppets, Emu, Orville, Zippy, George, Sooty, which he loved, but he didn't persuade him to come out of the bed, didn't persuade him to do anything else, until I showed him Bodger and Badger, Andy Cunningham's fantastic invention of Bodger and Badger.
Yeah.
It's run on the BBC from 1989 to 1999. So we watched that on YouTube, and he was very much taken by it. He was, I want to watch some more. Can I come out of bed and watch some more? So I decided to make a Badger puppet.
Yeah.
And that encouraged him to do more stuff. As long as Badger was with him, the virus couldn't get him, and which was nice. So, and obviously, after the 2 years of lockdown, we tried to get him back to school. He wouldn't go back to school unless Badger was with him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't come out of the house unless Badger was with him. And he wouldn't meet anybody unless Badger was with him. They had to introduce Badger before we could introduce Toby.
Yeah.
And it was so Badger really, really helped. And with that in mind, I emailed Tessa Cunningham to say, this is what's happened.
Yeah.
This is what Badger's done to my son to help him. And she was absolutely so taken back by it, so touched by it.
Oh wow, awesome.
So she spoke very highly of what I'd done, which was really lovely. It was her brother's invention, her brother's idea for this Bodger thing, but the way she was saying it was like it was something I'd done, which was really nice. And so we got talking. We've been friends ever since. And my first idea was to kind of help children with autism, to bring badgers to events, bring badgers to schools and hospitals.
Yeah.
And suddenly realised it wasn't the kids that wanted Badger, it was the people our age.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It was reminiscing of our childhoods. So I said to her, would you mind me doing other things with it? And she just literally said, do what you can, do what you want. No barriers.
Yeah.
Bring Badger back and bring him back the best way we can, which is social media.
Yeah.
So TikTok, we've nearly got 10,000 followers in 6 months.
Awesome. Yeah.
And it's been great. And Facebook, TikTok again, Instagram, and now we're just coming to conventions and things now and Comic Cons. We're being recognised. And actually, I've had somebody contact me regarding the theme tune for the World Cup. In the style of Vindaloo, but he's doing his own one. It's about potatoes. So he tried to get hold of Andy Cunningham, not knowing he had passed away. And then obviously they said, well, Ash is doing it now, which is nice. Which I wanted to. It's nice to hear that people are going to me. Yeah. And so we're going to do something with the World Cup.
Yeah. That's awesome. So you're carrying on the legacy now.
Carrying on the legacy.
It's all on your shoulders now.
It's all on my shoulders. Awesome. The mash is on my head and the badger's on my shoulders.
Awesome. So I remember being at school, we used to throw mashed potato around in the school hall. So it was all because of this guy.
That's the story I told you last time, wasn't it? Yeah. Kids loved it because they wanted to throw mashed potato. Their enemies, their bullies at school.
Yeah.
People that would write me to me on TikTok to say I had a bad childhood, but Bodger was the best. Bodger and Badger were the best thing about it.
Yeah.
I used to run home to see that. It was only 15 minutes long, the episodes.
Yeah, they're little
but it was every day, and it's very unusual for something to be on every day now.
Yeah.
And without repeats. So it was literally 10 years of non-stop Bodger and Badger. And you can still see him on YouTube. The only series that is missing is series 5 when I was at the zoo.
Yeah.
Chesterton. And because I don't know what happened there, but it's been lost.
Oh really? No way.
But you still got the others with Mousy, and it started off at the school.
Yeah.
There was its flat. And parents absolutely hate Badger, because they're saying, oh, my kids used to throw things, mashed potatoes, throwing their food around.
Yeah.
Because it was on just that right time for come home from school, have your dinner, watch Bodger, and then throw your food around. So.
Well, maybe you can bring up season 5. You two can be the ones to redo it and get it back out there.
Exactly.
Go back to Chessington.
Back to Chessington. I'd like to take him to a few parks and things, because I'm helping the Badger Trust, which is very important.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really had much help, to be honest. They've got the celebrities which they put on their page all the time. Brian May,
Yeah.
Chris Packham. They all do plenty of things to Badger, but there's nothing for children. And that's the first thing I said to him. I contacted the Badger Trust and said, Andy used to help you by doing short videos of Badger. He did one. It was one of the last ones he actually did was Badger going off paintballing, not realising it wasn't actually paintballing. It was being cold.
Oh, okay.
And it was such a sad, because that was the last time we actually saw Bodger and Badger.
Oh no.
So it was a really bad timing, that was.
Yeah.
And so I said to him, he's done this. Would you like Badger back? I can help you. You know, I've got Badger here. I'm going to give my time up for you.
Yeah.
Because it's a charity, obviously. And they asked me what we could do. I said, well, all your videos are very adult orientated. They're very, Chris Packham talks to adults.
Yeah.
Brian May talks to adults. Your members talk to adults.
Yeah.
I want to talk to the children. You know, you need a Badger to talk to the children about badgers.
Yeah,
and
of course you do, yeah.
And it's really, it has worked. It really has helped.
Yeah.
But there's a few videos up there on their website at the moment.
Yeah, because obviously the children are going to love the Badger and then they're going to love the real Badger.
Everyone loves
you
me.
need that
Yeah,
connection. Yeah, of course.
So yeah, it's.
So is this the real Badger or is this your own Badger?
This is the new Badger for 2022.
Yeah.
The original Badger is still sitting. Well, I think it's sitting on Andy's bed still. When he left it there before he went in for an operation.
Yeah.
Sadly passed away. So it's been left there, still waiting for Andy to come back.
Yeah.
I said to the tester I didn't want to use the original Badger. I'd like to maybe use it for a few bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe TikTok videos just to show he is around still.
Yeah.
But for what I do, the mess I get into with him, I'd rather. You need quite a few puppets, so
Oh, cool,
I've
yeah.
made quite a few. I hand make them myself.
Yeah.
I really kind of focused on getting Badger right.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
yeah, it's,
you don't want to be the man to bring back Badger, but
No.
then also ruin the original one by getting mashed potato on it at his age.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So can I ask Badger a few
Of course you
questions?
can.
So, Badger, where do you buy your best mashed potato from?
Round the corner, mate. In the corner shop.
Who runs the corner shop?
Well, Mrs. Melly, Mrs. Smelly. She used to own our flat.
Does she get it in specially for you? You must buy loads.
Well, it always goes missing, funny enough. So she has to restock.
Nice. And what is it about mashed potato you just love?
Oh, the yummy taste in my belly. I have it for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for supper, for bedtime snack, and all night long.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
talking
much.
to me again, and it has been wonderful speaking to you. And
Thank
hopefully
you.
this
Cheers.
one works. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.